Oh. Hello, everyone. Shit. Hey! You guys can see the... Alright, so... Yeah, there's my vacuum. There's my chair. Listen, lots has been going on. So... Oh. Here we go. Yes! First one. Hey, y'all! Listen, I know we're live now, right? I think I'm live. Can you guys hear me? I think you guys can hear me. So I'm live. And so I'm trying out these earbuds. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. And we're going to put up this disclaimer. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know. Oh, look, my green screen is picking up from behind me. Okay, so anyway, y'all know, for the lurkers, this is a pretty mature show, so hide your kids. Anyone under 17, language is kind of, fucked up, so you might just want to just shield them a little bit. I mean, but if you get down and dirty in your house like that, then that's your business. And also, the views and opinions expressed on this show are that of my own and the guest, whoever that may be. You know what? Let me cut off this AC so that maybe you guys could hear me better. You like my shirt? Woo! Yeah, so this is my lumbar thing. You know what? How was everyone's weekend? Because let me tell you, oh my God, Derek, the first one. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. So this weekend, of course, never a dull moment, never. And so never a dull moment, basically, Hey, in other news, Kathy Holcomb, or Holka something, I don't know, Kathy Holcomb, whatever her name is. Guess what? She's the new governor of New York State. Round of applause. First woman ever. I'm going to get a picture up here of her. Kathy, Hochul. Hochul is her name. Anyway, so her name is Kathy Hochul. I'm going to put her up here for you in a second so y'all can see her. And listen, quite frankly, downloads. Y'all know the shenanigans, right? You know, it takes me like a second to get ready. Here she is. She is the new governor of New York State. Round of applause to you, Kathy. Finally. Okay, we got Andy the fuck out of here. And you're in. So that means that more bills are going to be passed for women and children and minorities and businesses and schools and all the things that make this world and this state thrive. It's going to take a woman to put all of that into action. Y'all know that we get things done, and when women are in office, more jobs become available. There are better services for children, for women, health care, you know, the important things in life. The important things. Minding my black business as usual. So, all right. So y'all know the deal. We're back from the weekend. Let's get into the horoscopes. My favorite part of the day. Oh, first of all, shout out to Indy and Jet. Who are they? They are, well, Jet is my dog, and Indy, or Indiana Jones, is Bryn's dog. And today are their birthdays. They turned 3 today. Isn't that amazing? So best friends have sibling pets. So Jet and Indy are brother and sister from the same litter, and Bryn and I are best friends for like, I don't know, 20, 25 years, something like that. Isn't that amazing? I'll pull up a picture in a little bit. But anyway, let's get over to the horoscopes because I want to know what's going on. So today is, for those who don't know, it is August 26th, 2021. So let's get on with it. Aries. Hi, Dominic, my nephew. I love you. Okay, so Dom, I hope you're having a great day. We spoke yesterday, but here are your horoscopes for today. Okay, Aries, have you been thinking about adopting a pet? Even if you haven't, a lovely, you know what? When these pop-ups just pop up on me like that, it is annoying. So sorry. Okay, Aries, have you been thinking about adopting a pet? Even if you haven't, a lovely little dog or cat could come into your life now and show signs of wanting to stay with you, Aries. Don't let mundane considerations get in your way. An animal could bring a lot of joy into your life now. Your health should continue to thrive, though your energy might come and go in spurts. Get an animal, get a pet, get a dog, get a cat. I am a dog mom, and I don't know what I would do without my 2 babies. I love them so much, and they have brought so much joy into my life. So get yourself a dog. Okay, so Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Okay, so a friend could propose. I'm getting a call right now. Hello?
What happened? They came back?
I'm on the air right now.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I'm live right now. Say hey to the people. Bye. Live. This is what happens when you're live. Okay, so Taurus, a friend could propose that you participate in a new project together. This may be something you've never done before, Taurus, and you're likely to have doubts. If you have any interest at all, don't let your doubts get in the way. Whatever your friend offers may involve the investment of a lifetime. Of a lifetime. And all signs that in the end, it will be worth it. Whatever your friend offers may involve an investment of a lifetime, but all signs say that in the end, it will be worth it. Woo! I like that. So what does that mean to you? That means open a business. I don't know. Do something cool with someone. Gemini. I can't stand you, Geminis. Honestly, I really can't. Sorry. Respectfully. Gemini, a sudden feeling of love for your home could catapult you into redecorating. Gemini, news could come your way of sudden good fortune involving a family member. This is likely to affect the entire family in some way. So while you're happy for your relative, be glad for yourself too. Don't be surprised if you feel a touch of envy. You're human after all. I'm sorry. It's the Shamps. I'm really, So, yeah, Gemini. Cancer. Hey, Cancer. You all know that Logan, one of my nephews, he's a Cancer. I love him so much. And also my dad is a Cancer. You all know that too. And my dad is here. Not like here, but downstairs here. So, hey, Dad. Okay. So Cancer, new channels of communication may open up for you today. A female author whose work you enjoy could release a new book, Cancer. You could meet some new neighbors who share your interests, or you could come into contact with like-minded people online. This promises to open new territory for you regarding your intellectual and social lives. Your mind is going to be working overtime. Wow. Your mind is going to be working overtime. So, what did it say? A book, an author, a female author, like-minded people. Stuff is brewing, I feel like, today in the horoscopes. They're telling people to, get out there, get active, work on a project, be with your community, be with your family. I love that. Okay, so Leo. Hey, Leos. Is it still Leo's? Is it still Leo's? You know what? I think we're actually in Virgo season. I'm pretty sure we're in Virgo season. But anyway, your adventurous side could show itself, Leo. You might have a talent for an activity you never considered before, such as rafting, flying, mountain climbing, or skydiving. Or it could be a less risky pastime that's still new to you. This is a good time to tackle new projects of any kind. Just make sure you know all the ins and outs before getting started. What did I just say? Projects, working together with people. The world is telling us to get active, get out there, do something worthwhile. Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Best friends of Virgo. I mean, so many people I love are Virgos. You guys are really type A, and so am I. I have a huge respect for that, but sometimes you guys are just way too meticulous. Listen, it's all love, respectfully. Okay. Virgo, lucky you. An unexpected break could come your way. It is Virgo season. Hey, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, lucky you. So if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Lucky you. An unexpected break could come your way that gets you started in just the direction you've wanted to follow. This could involve love, career aspirations, or simply a new way of living that you've been longing to experience. Friends might play a major role in this process. Move ahead cautiously, but move ahead. Breaks like this don't come very often. I love that. I love that. Oh, hey, you know who else is a Virgo? Alexa. Hey Alexa, how did moving go? I'm gonna call you after I'm done with the show. Really want to know how your first week back at school was. So, I mean, listen, so get out there, get involved. It says this could get involved, love, career aspirations, or simply a new way of living. This is so exciting. I love that. All right, Libra. Lucky Libras. Hey, Libra. Okay. Libra, your imagination is always fertile, but today it's especially productive. Perhaps surprisingly so, Libra. You could come up with ideas for all kinds of new projects. Friends could want to work with you, and they should have a lot to contribute. Make sure you write down some of your ideas so you can go back to them later. You won't be able to get everything done today. That sounds pretty cool, right? Who's watching? Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hope you're having a great Thursday, to whoever's watching. Okay. Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, a goal that you and some friends have been trying to reach may take a sudden turn and show signs of manifesting sooner than you expected. This could be a real break for you, and you might be baffled as to how to make the most of it. Don't worry about that now. Celebrate with your friends. Within a few days, you'll be in the frame of mind to move ahead. I love that! I really just got super excited for that because y'all know the best sign that ever did it, Scorpio. So thank you. Thank my ancestors for that one. Sag. Hey, Sag. Hey, Ma. Hey, Bryn. Hey, Bryn. Okay, so Sag. Acknowledgement for work well done could come your way, Sagittarius, as those around you suddenly seem to see you in a new light. In some cases, a touch of fame could result. This could pertain either to your career, personal life, or both. Either way, it boosts your enthusiasm and self-esteem, which should enable you to continue pushing ahead. Enjoy your fame and then aim higher. Wow. That sounds really promising. Capricorn. Okay, Cap. Your desire to advance your education and learn new skills could be promoted by a sudden event that points you in the right direction, Capricorn. You could start training in artistic talent or learn to use new technology or find out about the latest advances in scientific knowledge. Your mind is sharp and curiosity high. The opportunity to learn will appear. Everyone's learning, everyone's doing. Love that. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, today you might feel an overwhelming physical attraction to a new person, even if you're already involved, Aquarius. Also, an unusual stroke of luck could bring some extra money your way. It could be an unexpected bonus, a sale of some kind, or a gift. The temptation to spend it all at once could arise. If you don't need the money for routine expenses, go for it. You deserve a reward. Have you been working really hard, Aquarius? Because if you have, then you definitely deserve the reward. Go for it. I like that. Okay, and last but not least, it's the weepy Pisces. I love y'all, seriously. So T, what up? Goose, my sister-in-law, keep the hope alive. Thanks for holding down my family, my brother, my nephews, my niece. You're the best. Okay, so Pisces, an unexpected invitation to a social event could put you in touch with unusual, fascinating people, Pisces. Some of them may be involved in professions that interest you. Some may become your friends, and others might prove to be valuable business contacts. New opportunities could come your way as a result. Whatever invitations come your way, don't turn them down. You might miss something wonderful. Wow. And that's it. Those are your horoscopes. I mean, that sounded promising for everyone. So basically, our ancestors and the world is telling us to move forward, move ahead, keep going, look forward, get involved with your family, love someone, get a pet, because honestly, my dogs are the best, and I don't know what I would do without them. So that sounds really hopeful, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the horoscopes. Let's get this money. Back to the lotto. Oh, I told you guys last week that I was going to check my lotto numbers. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely did not do that. So, all right. So, the midday numbers for the Win 4 today, August 26, 2021, are 4, 3, 1, 2. 4, 3, 1, 2. 43, 12. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4, 3, 2, 1. That's interesting. All right, and the evening number for last night was 1064. 1064. And the numbers are midday 365, 365, and the evening numbers last night were 959, 959. And today it says here that the next drawing for the pick 10 is today. I don't know what time that is, but I'm sure that's later on. Yeah, so like I always state, if you win, hook your girl up, because times are hard, and you know the deal. Back to Kathy. So do you think that Kathy is going to now put something into motion to help us landlords? Because a lot of fuckery is going on, a lot. And quite frankly, I'm not down with it. And us as homeowners, property owners, we matter. We fucking matter. Do you understand? There are a lot of lowlives and scammers out here that are taking advantage of people like myself and my neighbors, people that I know and love. So, Kath, listen, sister to sister, help a girl out. Seriously, we need some new type of legislation put in for the state of New York. All this, back rent and all this can't kick people out type of thing. Listen, I understand, but we need some reprieve, okay? We need some reprieve. That's all I'm going to say for now. So, Kath, if you're listening, if someone knows Kathy, tag her, give her my phone number, because I want to holler at her, okay? She's from upstate somewhere, and she actually said during an interview that she would much rather have someone here on the ground, right, city level, as her lieutenant governor. So, a real, New York cityer, New Yorker, how we real New Yorkers, but that's what Kathy says. So hopefully she picks someone that is here in New York City, preferably woman, preferably black or brown, that knows the struggle, the everyday struggle that we face in this state, in this town, in this country. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead. I digress. So listen, we got a really cool show today. We got a really cool show. We're going to talk about so many things. I have two entrepreneurs coming on today who are also dads, husbands, will do great good for their community. My brother, Derek Van Brackle, and Dominic Pantaleo, who is the owner of Sugarleaf, and Derek, who's my brother, is the owner of Seven Leaf Hemp Distribution. Seven Leaf Hemp Distribution. So we're going to get into the weed business today and the weed talk today and how beneficial it is for you. So before we get into that, I'm going to play some tunes. Now, y'all know how I get down on the ones and twos. I told you I curate all the songs, I pick them, I take requests. So today, I asked my brother what he wanted to hear on the show. And you know what he said? He said he wanted to hear some Phil Collins. Right? Isn't that amazing? I never even thought of that. So here we go. Derek, talk to you in a little bit. And hope you enjoy the tunes, everyone. Talk to you in a bit. Be right back. Ooh. Hmm.
Oh,
Hey, y'all. All right. Sorry, I had to cut that abruptly. Because, I got my peeps here. All right, so you can see part of my green screen over here. So I'm going to tilt you. Yeah, fuck it. Let's let the beach vibes in. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're live. We're live.
Hey, what's
Are we
cracking?
live?
yo.
Yep.
Hi.
Hey, what's cracking? How you doing?
How is
Chilling, man. Chilling.
everyone?
Really good.
Wait, so can you guys hear me?
I can.
Perfect.
Like this much.
What do you mean like this much? All right, let me turn
Literally
off
like
my AC. Can you hear me better?
no, I can
Can
hear you
you?
through the phone, but whatever. We'll make it work.
All right.
Yeah, I hear you good.
You hear me good? All right, guys. How are
Yep.
you?
Chilling.
Very well. How about
Welcome,
yourself?
welcome. I'm very good, thank you. So here we are. Thank you for coming to the Margarita Room. Well, up top, Derek. Hey, Derek.
Hey.
And who's my brother? Thank you for being here. And Dominic, who's my brother from another mother. Peace.
Hey.
Love, everyone. How is everyone?
We're good. We're
Really
good.
good. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful day.
it is a beautiful day. So let's just jump right into it.
Let's
Tell
go.
everyone. Well, first of all, let me just do like some brief introductions, right? So we have Derek Van Brackle. The second. You would be the second. Dad would be the first. Sorry.
Second.
Um,
Thank you very much.
Sorry. Yeah, so I mean, you're many things, Derek. You are my younger brother.
Yes.
You are a black man, a black father, a black
Hello.
husband. Yes. You are many things, but especially you are an entrepreneur. You have
Yes.
that spirit in you like Dad does.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are the owner and operator of.
Seven Leaf Hemp Distribution. Along with our best friend, at least one of my best friends, longtime best friend. Matter of fact, Dominic, you too, sir. For
Yes, sir.
Terrell. He actually he's at his other job right now, trying to bring home the bacon. But yeah,
Of course.
we have a couple different companies. But yeah, this one is for
Yeah.
distribution for wholesale for the lovely hemp product.
The lovely hand product. And Dom, kick a little knowledge. Who are you? Where you? Well,
Like that.
hold up. So Derek got the grandiose introduction. So Dom, this is what I know about you. You are a skateboarder, a skateboard champion.
I don't know about all that.
You are a
That's
skateboard champ
actually something I just picked up with
with your daughter.
that I don't know about. I don't know if I can claim all that.
Listen, but hold
I
up.
am a lover of life. I
Well,
just like
well,
to
well,
try
well, hold
everything.
up.
And
Listen, so you mean to tell me that this picture right here, do you see this picture that's up on the screen right now?
yep.
Okay, so you mean to tell me from this picture that you are not a skateboarding champion?
No, I mean that honestly that was me just out trying to get a workout and trying to stay active with my kids. I'm almost 40 years old and
Right,
I don't
right.
want to grow up.
Dude, look at those
So
muscles.
I want to
Yes.
stay young at heart, and I
Yeah.
figure if I keep doing things that keep me young, I'll stay young. Now I catch bumps and bruises, but
Like
I
that
just
one?
like to have fun, and so and I'm not afraid. Yeah, like that one.
Yes, Tom,
that was
yes!
that was
Yes!
shortly after that first picture was taken. So yes, I'm just not afraid of just going out and trying something new. I'm not afraid to suck at something until I get it.
Listen, that doesn't
I
mean
like
that
to
you
try new
suck.
things and have
That just
fun.
means that gravity caught a hold of you and listen, shit happens, right?
Hey,
Oh, where'd Derek
yeah,
go?
for real.
Where'd Derek go? So, aside from being a skateboard champion, you are an MMA fighter, a coach, a boxing coach. You're also a dad. You're also a husband. You're also an entrepreneur galore. Let me add Derek back.
My
Derek,
bad,
don't let
Dominic.
that happen again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so entrepreneur, dad, husband, like all these
Yes,
things, right? And you are the owner of.
absolutely.
Who are you the owner
Sugarleaf,
of?
Sugarleaf Hemp. Yep.
Bam!
We own a couple different companies actually. So we own another company called We Farm Hemp. We Farm Hemp is our wholesale distribution company, and then we also own SugarleafHemp.com. And yeah, we got our hands in all kinds of things. So
All
yeah,
over the
we have a good time with
places.
it.
All over the places. The both of yous. The both of yous. The both of yous. So let's talk sugar leaf. Let's talk seven leaf. Um, so we're talking about leaves, right? So we're talking about the leaves of the hemp plant, right?
The lovely
So
hemp plant. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
no doubt.
lovely, yeah, the lovely. So tell me, what are the differences? Because people, I really don't know. If you want to educate me on the differences between, let's say, like hemp and regular weed. Is there a difference?
Sure. Really, it just depends on what kind I'm talking about. Now, I like to look at it I think the easiest way to kind of explain it, right, in simple form is like take tomatoes, for instance, something everybody understands. Some are sweet, some are sour, some are big, some are small, red, orange, yellow, right, green. They vary. So, but they're all still tomatoes. They just have different characteristics. Like cannabis is cannabis at its core, but it comes in different forms and different varieties. Some and different uses for each one of those. So, when you're talking hemp, you could be talking a hemp that's grown specifically to be harvested for the stalk, which can be used industrially to make things, or you could be harvesting the seed, in particular, to make food, and that's a very common thing that people have been doing for a long time. What we are looking for is certain cannabinoids that people are using to improve their health, right? So cannabis that fits that, right? And we've really worked closely with a lot of the breeders to figure out which ones kind of meet the criteria that we're looking for in, say, the CBD market. When it comes as far as pain relief and anxiety and just overall well-being, right? So hemp comes in a lot of different forms. What is traditionally known as marijuana, or your medicinal cannabis, per se, which I believe all of it fits that category, but in a technical sense, it has delta 9 THC, and it's rich in delta 9 THC. Our side of the spectrum, you'd say, is we're heavy in CBD and other cannabinoids such as CBG, CBN, and other what we feel is extremely beneficial cannabinoids. Delta 9 certainly has its place, and we love that one too, and we'll never knock that one because that's really where we all started, right? So
yes,
it's the one
not
that we
me,
all
but
grew up and loved growing up, and so ultimately, what it boils down to is just what the end goal is for that plant. It's all cannabis, but what is its purpose, right? Are we looking for delta 9 THC? Are we looking for CBD? Are we looking for, like I said, CBN?
Well,
Or
that is a really good question. So I have chronic pain. I have, Dom and Derek, obviously, I've had multiple surgeries. I had 5 right knee surgeries, which caused extreme pain and buckling instability. Today is a really bad day for my right knee, unfortunately. And I've had my spine fused. So, Derek, what do you recommend for something like that?
Something like that. Me being an avid motorcycle rider and being in accidents, X amount of years ago, I got into a really bad motorcycle accident where I had, rebuilt wrists. I broke every rib on my left hand side. Knee pain all the time. So I feel your pain when it comes to um, needing a remedy for these things.
Yeah,
So for
for sure.
you, one of the first things I would say is I would go with the topical, number one, just so that you can treat each area individually. And one of the fastest ways to get something into your bloodstream is going to be either by smoking it or by taking a tincture, by putting it underneath your tongue, so you can get it into your bloodstream. But if you wanted to treat all these areas separately, I would definitely start with the topical, and then maybe even just go with the tincture.
Okay, so a topical meaning like a lotion of some type?
There's a lot of different things. There's lotions, there's salves, which is more like almost like a petroleum type of thing, a little bit thicker. You can rub it in, massage it in, get a little bit deeper into that area of where you're needing it. Um, yeah, lotions, salves. We also do carry roll-ons, which is
Oh,
almost like a
roll
deodorant
on.
roll-on. Yeah. So you can kind of get it in the area that you're needing to.
Okay. Okay, so that's really specific.
Mm-hmm.
That's really specific. So you're saying topicals, lotions,
But
salves.
topicals are great. They're great for everything because of the fact that you can treat a large area at one time, or you can get a very specific area. For someone who's just got chronic pain all over the place, where they've got joint stiffness and stuff like that, where it's not
Yeah.
really one specific area, but all over the place. I mean, a good old pre-roll, that'll do the trick for you right before you go to bed, help you relax. You know,
Okay, a pre-roll. So meaning like actual cannabis, like a
oh,
joint?
actual flower. Yes, 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 yes. So
Actual
CBD,
flower.
yeah, CBD comes in, obviously, it comes in its rawest form, which would be flower. And you can smoke it. You can do it as a inside of the concentrated cartridges. There's multiple
Mm.
ways of ingesting it. So I would say, just for all around pain, especially like nighttime stuff, definitely help you go to sleep. Go ahead and hit one of the cartridges and or roll on or roll up.
Okay. Okay. And I actually can relate to the stiff joints. So right now, like I said, I had my spine fused. We lost Dominic. I had my spine fused in December, as you know. So right now in my spine, I'm not exactly feeling pain. Um, it's more like real stiffness, because I have that titanium rod and that cage and those screws in my spine. So
Hmm.
it's not exactly pain in my spine. It's more of a definite stiffness, lower back,
Hmm.
top of the hips type of thing.
Hmm.
So you would recommend either like definitely a roll on, because that seems really easy where I could just apply.
Yeah, it can just go right across, or even at nighttime. Like, I mean, do you have pain at nighttime as well?
Of course. I
Try
have lots of pain in my knee during the nighttime.
try a bath
During
bomb.
the nighttime.
If you,
Did
yeah,
did you did
yeah,
you say
try.
a bath bomb?
I sure did. Bath bomb. Go ahead and throw that bad boy in the hot water.
Wait, those
Sit
things
down
that you
with
and then go.
when it fizzles up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have all those things. Most definitely.
So you have bath bombs.
Bath
You
bombs.
have you have topicals. So lotion, salve, roll on.
Hmm.
You sell flour,
Yeah.
actual
And
hemp flour.
most definitely. And I understand, even though it is
And I'm
CBD
back.
is a hemp. Oh, Dom was good.
Sorry
It's
about that.
okay.
CBD.
I was in a bad spot in my building.
You
I was
were.
having a
Listen,
really
I
bad
You
was
were.
pushing
time
buttons,
like
so yeah, I
connecting.
get it. Yeah.
You
So
are,
so so
but
so
it's
so
but it's but
although
it's a okay. We can hear
We're
you.
back.
Yeah, we're good.
although of course CBD is a hemp product, so along with that comes the traditional type of hemp smell. Sometimes you can go the other way.
Do you have headphones, Derek? Because
Um, I'm trying.
you're definitely kind of echoing.
Let me see if I can go grab some headphones right quick. If you want to go ahead and ask Dom a question, then you got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
just
and
just just
I
just cut
would
your
happy.
camera.
I had a couple things that I would like to say, just kind of
Of course.
reiterating what he was saying as far as like when you were talking about getting on a topical in a specific location, right? Say your
Mhm.
knee, say your back. Um, Overall, what we usually like to recommend would that somebody would do exactly as he said: treat the spot, but then ultimately treat your whole body as a system and get your continual dosing in a tincture or maybe an edible form, right? Or
Mhm.
whatever really suits you. That's really what we try to tailor make it to your life, right? We want this
Mhm.
to be something you're going to use on a regular basis. So, with that being said, it's like if a tincture is not something you feel like you could integrate into your life very well,
Right.
a gummy
Yeah.
might be
So
a better
so so
option.
what if right? So I was gonna say what if I don't know. What if I don't want to use a tincture? What if I don't even know what the hell a tincture is and I don't want to use it?
Most people don't.
Um, okay, most people don't. So what if I have depression, anxiety, I can't sleep?
Yes, so
What do
we
I
find a
use?
lot of people. I'm always going to look for the right delivery system first, is where my head's at, right? So the thought process is I want you to enjoy this process so you'll continue to do it, right? So the more we can enjoy the process, the
Better,
more
Derek, better.
likely you are to use
Just
it,
plug it
right?
in.
On a
Mhm.
continuous basis. So CBD is about consistency as much as it is anything. You need to make sure it's available for your body. It can't
Mhm.
be something you're just spot treating all the time. We can, but it's really more effective if you were to use it on a continual basis and have it available for your body when it needs it, right? And then you're putting it in on a regular basis and maintaining a more level balance in your body, right? So when it comes to your knee or your back or any of those things, except I agree. I think where the roll-on and maybe the salve differentiate is in their application, right? A roll-on.
Oh, most definitely.
Goes in your bag, right? You can throw that in your gym bag real easy.
Yeah.
It closes up. It's very easy to take with you. The salve, not so much. Can you? Yes. But you're taking a little bit more risk in the way that if it gets hot, especially, where you guys are at down south in Arizona, it's always
Derek.
hot, right? So you put that salve in your bag, that thing will be liquid.
It liquefies and everything, and no
It'll
good.
be liquid before you know it. So you don't want to throw that in your gym bag. God forbid it leaks. Everything in the gym bag is ruined. Or I mean, it's gonna smell like that forever, right? So, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's not ideal. So, the idea of the roll-on was that it was a little bit more versatile. Not everybody loves the smell of the salve, right? It's got a lot of other essential oils. We personally love it, but nothing fits everybody. So we wanted to make
it smells like wellness to me all the time.
Hey, it smells like wellness?
Smells like wellness.
We love it.
I love wellness.
I love the way the salve smells. Like, I would legitimately open the jar just to get a whiff of it, just because I enjoy that smell. So, but obviously everybody's a little different, right? So we wanted to give options, and like you had also kind of, I think, addressed as well, was, bath products, right? And sometimes bath products are a really great option. Because it's a really way to kind of what you were talking about, Derek, cover a lot of area at one time, right? The idea of even taking that roll on, if you're hurting from head to toe, like, trying to get all of that over your body, it seems ridiculous. I kind of did it last night. I've been working out a lot. My everything hurts. My wrist, my knees, I'm just sore. I've been doing a 70.
Trying to keep up with them kids. That's what it is.
I'm just beat up. I work out. I've been working out twice a day for.
And there they are, right there.
Hey,
look at your beautiful family. Look at your beautiful family.
Everything right there.
Yeah.
So
wait. So real quick, where were you in this picture? Because that background is everything.
That is Bryce Canyon, Utah. So I took the kids. We took the kids. We flew into Denver for spring break, and we rented a VW van, and we drove in over the mountains. And
like the old school long VW joint.
You just took it back. You just took it back to the 70s with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like the VW van, like the top pops up, and you can sleep up top, and then you can sleep in the bottom.
Oh, that is so awesome.
So we took them all the way across Utah. That way, we did all the national parks down to Arizona. So we came in, and we actually flew into Denver, drove through Utah into Arizona all the way down, and then we flew out of Phoenix. So we did like the whole camping. We did Sedona, and we did all of that, and it was amazing. So we just we like to adventure, and I got out, and we did a lot of hiking, and it's fun. So you got it though. I like to skateboard. I'm almost 40 years old. I like to box. I like to hike. I like to live my damn life. I like to box.
Derek said, okay.
Listen. Dom, I tell you what, I just took almost a 4,000-mile trip, man, going across country. I went from Arizona all the way to Detroit. I'm the president of my motorcycle club, man. And I tell you what, this product, this thing we got on our hands right here, man, it's better than any over the counter. It's better than any any man-made drug you can use, man. It is fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. My remedy
You
in the
know,
morning time was water, CBD. Every stop, go ahead and take it, man. I'm good to go. It's fantastic.
I love that's so cool, man.
okay, so I have a question. I have a question. So you're using CBD, which is cannabis, which is hemp, which is weed, which is marijuana. I hate that term. That's a racist term, but that's what people know. And I'm only saying it because that is what people, they think of
I don't like
weed, they
the
think
either.
of. Right. Well,
Neither
it's a
do I.
racist term. It's a racist term that the U.S. government came up with, put Maria and Juan together to make marijuana to tell where, to differentiate where the actual plant was coming from Mexico.
That's
So
insane.
we know that's a racist statement. We don't want to use it, but that's what, the world and the country knows it as. So, Derek, you were saying that you took a trip from
Mm-hmm.
Arizona, where you live, to where did you drive to? Michigan? Was it Michigan?
Detroit, baby. Yep.
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan. Okay. On your motorcycle.
On my
On your
motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And you use CBD. Now, were you high? I don't tell your sister that you were high while you were driving your motorcycle. While you
Negative.
were riding your motorcycle.
Negative. You see, that's the beauty of CBD is you're able to obtain all of the health benefits. I mean, once again, like I said, I was hit by a truck. I was literally hit by a truck head
I
on.
remember that.
So
I do
yeah,
remember that.
wrists,
And you were
shoulders,
in the
neck, broke.
hospital.
Yep,
You
broken
yes,
back, broken neck. Yeah.
I won't even put that. Yes,
So
but
so
yes.
for me to be able to ride 12 hours at a time, 13, 14 hours at a time, there's no way that I'd be able to do that or even want to do that. I'm married to, I got a wife, 3 children. I can't be out on the road,
Cat.
inebriated,
Goose.
yeah.
What up? What
That's
up,
that that's
sis?
that's my girl. That's my girl. You know that. But no,
No, she's my
there's
girl. She's my
yeah.
girl. Calm down.
Okay, yeah,
Calm
you're right.
down.
That's my wife. You're right. Anyway, no, but there's no way
Yeah.
that I could be on the road, taken out of my normal means. And that's the great thing about CBD is it does nothing but helps you focus. It helps you take everything else out of the equation. All that pain, all that everything else, just because I got to be on alert. I'm on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Of
You know,
Absolutely.
course. Of
so
course.
for the simple fact that this product, this miracle plant helps us be able to take other things out to focus on the important stuff, man. It's absolutely beautiful. So no, to answer your question directly, no, I was not high while I was riding my motorcycle.
And you know
Very
what?
good.
Having the storefront now, we are able to really connect with so many of the customers.
Oh,
And we get so many people coming in that are like, I want to enjoy even the relaxation, like the ritual of smoking.
most
Right?
definitely.
Kick back and just smoke, but not be
Oh,
able to function and do what
Yes.
else you wanted to do after that, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
when you talk
Dom.
about traditional herb, it's too strong these days.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. One of the best things I love doing is sitting. It's me and my wife. We call it the 3 W's. We call it the wine,
Hold on.
whiskey,
Wine.
whiskey, and we used to call it weed, but now we substitute it with the CBD. So
Ah.
after all the kids go to bed, we go outside, whether it be in the front yard, the backyard. We sit down, we just talk about the day, and now we can now we
Yeah.
can substitute, having that because I mean, don't get me wrong, having that high feeling at nighttime, it's whatever. But sometimes you just want a relief,
Yeah.
where you can just sit down and still be in your same state of mind, and you sit down, and there is nothing like passing back and forth a rolled pre-roll. Ooh,
Yeah. And that's
ooh.
when we explain a lot to people these days, and I love going there, like that you went here, because I also enjoy smoking cannabis that is heavy in THC
Sure.
all the time. But when it's time for sleep, right? Your body, the reason that we here in our store, because we're a CBD store, can't sell traditional cannabis with THC in it is because of its psychoactivity. When you go to bed, psychoactivity is not the goal, right? Now, a good heavy indica can help you get tired, but what happens is your brain is still active while you go to sleep. So when you wake up, you're not nearly getting the rest you should have because you didn't get to REM sleep. And we know that THC actually inhibits REM sleep, while CBD promotes REM sleep. So when the CBD is present, it helps to balance all of that out, right? So when you're going to sleep, the idea is not to make your brain active. It's to start reeling it in and calming down and get it level, right? So
Sure, of course.
you know, hence why people take magnesium and melatonin and all these
Melatonin.
So,
oh my gosh, I was taking melatonin.
CBD can help relax that nervous system and really just get you leveled out before bed and like ready for some good sleep to tell your body that it's actually time to rest, right?
It's the levels, babe. You are so right, man. Oh my God, you're so right.
And so we're out here trying to teach this constantly, right? Just like, and like people need to understand, because like what we were talking about before, the whole idea of even fighting all this crazy shit that's going on in the world, right? The idea is you need to focus on being a healthier person first. First and foremost, you should be focused on being as healthy as you possibly can. Sleep is part of that equation.
Yes, Cass. Right? Wait, can you guys see the comments? Can you see the comments that I put up?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Yes, Cass.
So sleep,
good girl.
Sleep is part of that process, right? So your body only heals itself while you're sleeping. We know this. So the idea of getting that good sleep is very, very important. And so when it comes down to, you know, being overall optimally healthy so you can combat all these things coming at us all the time, and the next 10 variants, right? Be ready. Get your body ready. Drink some water.
Drink some water.
Get your body, get your system. Quit eating some of that damn sugar, and start getting some
facts.
Right?
All facts.
Get some better sleep. Quit eating so much sugar. Drink some water.
You ain't taking my whiskey though.
Hey.
Never take the whiskey.
Never taking my whiskey.
Never take the whiskey.
Moderation is everything. Even on this, moderation in the way that you eat cannabis or consume it is everything. If you still want to be a productive person in life, moderation in everything. Moderation in sleep. If you sleep too much, that's not a good thing. If you don't sleep enough, that's not a good thing.
Not at all.
Too much of anything is not a good thing. But
I agree.
We were just talking about it with my crew. It's like certain things that come in that are viewed as negative actually create a positive result, right? Like sometimes going through things that are not great for you actually produces the resilience in the result, right? So
say it again.
Right? So
say it again. Yep, you are right, my brother.
It's contrast. Life is about contrast, right? So
all facts.
You know, and that's where, you know, nothing fits everybody. Nothing's for everybody. And you know, forcing people to fit this box or whatever somebody else decides, right, is wrong. So when the idea is we're human beings, we love choice, right?
Come in.
We want choices. And,
Dad's here. Dom, hold on one second. Right? Dad's here. Hey, say hi, Dad.
What's up?
Yo, what up, Dad?
What up? How you doing, man?
Oh wait. Can you here put the. Can you hear?
What's up? How you guys doing? What's up, Derek?
Fantastic.
What up, Pop?
Yeah, I'm just here, just helping out Ricky, doing a little something. Everything's good?
I'm Dutch, Dad.
Everything's always good. Everything's always good. Word, Dad, you can't mess up the stage name. Oh man, why she wanna?
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Dad, oh, you know what?
It's a family affair.
It's a whole family affair, dude. Yo, Dom, this is my life, Dom. This is my life.
Right here.
Yeah, you're not wrong though.
This is what it's
Hi, Poppy.
Hi, Mom.
Why we need to stay healthy.
All right. You guys gotta get out. All right, bye.
Later, I'm going.
I love you. All right.
Yo, later.
All right, Mom. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
All of that is why we stay healthy, right? And stay moving and stay physically able and capable, you know, and you know, without getting too out there, there's a lot of people who don't want you to be healthy. That's why all the stuff that's not good for you is easily approved. right? Like there's no, health is not the goal there.
Mm.
That's why this thing's been restricted for as long as it has. They have known about CBD and all the things that come along with it for a very,
Years.
very long time.
Years.
Listen.
Very
We're gonna get into that. So Dom, just to corroborate what you just said about they don't want you to be healthy, right? So I told you numerous surgeries. What do you think I was given at the end of every surgery?
Opiates.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my God. I was on them. Oh my God. I was on them.
If I
Knowing
could
damn
show
well what
you,
those would do to you. Knowing damn well what those would do to you. And I tell you a story about a childhood friend of mine that I grew up with. Broke his leg in a snowmobiling accident, really bad. They put him on opiates. He is now a heroin addict.
Yep.
So, and he grew up in a good neighborhood with a good family and every reason to succeed in his life. And now he is literally a heroin addict, stealing from his friends, and it's crazy. They know exactly what they're doing. The fact that an opiate can be prescribed for somebody the age of 12 and
yes,
and
yes, and yes.
More research before you make cannabis legal.
Mm.
Anybody with eyes to see can see where we're wrong here. So, and it's like my thought process is like if somebody lies to you about one thing, what's the chances they'll lie about everything? Very possible, right? Why not? How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? So if you're a liar in this part of your life, you're also a liar in this part of your life.
Your process doesn't change. Your process doesn't change.
You are who you are, right?
Okay, so here's a question. So here's a question. Both of you have stores. You guys are both sister stores. Dom, you're in mid-country in Illinois.
Yeah, I'm in the Midwest, Chicagoland.
Yes, and Derek, you are Southwest in Arizona.
In Arizona, yes, ma'am.
I'm sure you both know, well, I know you guys know, people of all walks of life. Hell, you know me. And you know what I do for a living. You know the agency that I work for a living. That agency told me, a representative, a higher up of that agency told me, well, Ricky, why don't you just take Vicodin? I said, Vicodin? I just got off Lyrica. And I only took 27 out of the 30 pills because I would take it at nighttime like you're supposed to before you go to bed. And when I would wake up in the morning and the afternoon,
you'd be a fucking walking zombie.
Exactly. I would work third shift. So I would leave my home about 2 p.m. and I'm still high. I'm on the road.
A walking zombie.
Absolutely.
For stuff that I took hours before I went to bed the night before. What the fuck?
Yep.
So, okay. So your friend is a heroin addict. I'm very sorry to hear that. That story rings true to me over and over and over again. So many people I know who actually work for the agency I work for, legitimately got injured on the job like I did, and got hooked on the opiates, and are heroin addicts, and subsequently got fired from the job because they were out there legitimately on the street.
Addicted.
I know one person who actually that used to work for my agency, held the same position as I did, and got locked up and fired because he was an actual heroin addict, and he got injured on the job just like I did.
Yep.
So what do you say?
They know that when they're handing it to you, that this is a very strong possibility that that's the outcome. and so that's what it boils down to, is your health is not actually their concern. That's not what they're there for. And I think people need to start realizing that there are alternatives. I'm not going to completely knock Western medicine in its.
I was going to say let's first state we're not doctors.
Not at all. No,
we're not doctors,
and I don't pretend to be. But
nope.
You know, there is it's naive to think that, you know, whatever you believe in, that your God or whatever it is you believe in didn't already provide for you, and that it's not right here for you already, and that you just, you know, how do we live for thousands of years before?
Did you just kick some knowledge? Did you just say that your God didn't?
No.
That your God didn't know how? You think that your God didn't know how to provide for you?
Yeah.
Damn.
He did.
Come on.
He snuck that in there.
Let's keep
that. No, that right there was very, very, very powerful.
We did not
very
create
powerful.
This plant. This plant was here. We're just using it. We're stewards of this plant.
Y'all want to burn this shit, right? Y'all want to burn this, right? This is a
we
plant.
do it in our house every day.
Y'all believe in this shit? Y'all believe. Y'all truly believe in some sage. I believe in some sage too. But y'all are going to say that the hemp plant is no good, but y'all are believing in burning this shit?
Most people don't realize, like, let's go to a different level. Most people don't realize how aspirin is made, right? Or ibuprofen or aspirin, mixing them up. They're made from the bark of a willow tree. Right?
Wait, say what now?
It came from a willow tree. Aspirin is made from the bark of a willow tree. Comes from a plant. We didn't come up with all this stuff, right? So the whole concept of, like, we didn't create this plant. We're just using it to the best of our abilities and using our God-given creative mind to use this plant to help heal our bodies, right? To help supplement our bodies.
How long have you been a cannabis user?
Since I was 12 years old. So 14. 14,
hey!
This has always been part of who I am, and people know that. Like, people that grew up with me, they're not surprised by what I do at all.
So at 12, you were smoking weed. At 12, I was smoking Newports. At 16, I was in the schoolyard of PS 33, directly across the street from the 105 precinct, smoking my Newports and drinking 40s of Budweiser.
I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing nothing.
I played the fifth.
100%.
You know what? No, Derek, honestly, I would probably have to agree with you because, I mean, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did.
Exactly. Yep.
My man. Dig it. And that's what I'm saying. Look, we're all, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Of course not. Of course not.
It's always about progress, and we don't understand everything that we will understand about this yet. We're just starting to scratch the surface. But what I love about this industry is how creative it is and how much it wants to evolve consistently. There's always something new coming down the line. Like, the creativity that comes from this is really pretty incredible. Even when I think they're not going to come up with something new, they do, and it blows my mind. And so, at the end of the day, we don't even know the power of this thing truly yet because we've been so restricted. We have not been able to do that kind of research, and I say we in a very broad term, meaning the scientists that have been dying to work on this for decades, begging to work on this, and other
decades.
Like fungus and other things that are known to pull people out of depression or out of alcoholism with a single dose. There's medical evidence that this is true in a clinical setting, that they use these compounds to literally end addiction. Yet here we are still trying to do more research, yet you can move
anything that makes sense for you, right along, right?
Mhm.
It's like watching a road get built. One road takes for fucking ever. The next one you see, like, how'd they get that done so fast?
Yes,
They
yes,
did
yes.
that one that fast too. They chose not to. They
Mhm.
built that shit. They moved it as fast as they wanted to go.
Right,
So,
right.
unfortunately, that's where it's at. But now, I think what's happened is they've given us, the common people, the ability to explore this and be creative all over the place. And the cat's out of the bag.
And we're fucking dangerous, bro.
Yep. If you're the most, this right here. White people and black people talking the same fucking thing. This is what they're most afraid of, is us actually coming together and going against all their narrative bullshit. Because that's not real life, man. Like, when you go out into life, it is not what they make it out to be. Not where we live. You know what I'm saying? Does it exist? Absolutely. Will it ever not exist? I don't think so. But that doesn't mean that's how normal, good-hearted people live on a daily basis. That is not the majority. This is the majority. Love.
Right.
Like, more people love each other than hate each other.
Love all the way. Heavy, heavy, heavy on leading with love. You always have to lead with love. Y'all know the industry that I'm in. I have seen people that I have come across in previous situations years later bump into me and remember me and actually be happy to see me.
Yeah.
Actually be happy. I had a guy grab me in a hardware store and pull. I didn't know what the hell was. I was in there just to get a fucking key made. This guy out of nowhere grabs me, pulls me. Hey guys, remember I told you this was, and I'm like, oh hey.
And that's
what
people automatically think that we.
I swear to God, hand to God,
that's fucking
that
awkward.
is exactly that. Well, that was awkward, but it was also lovely. 16 years doing what I'm doing, and I've gotten love. You know what I'm saying?
And
I've always gotten love.
I think that the majority of people are against your profession as well.
Right.
That's not true.
Right.
Good. That is not true at all. Does there need to be some changes made? For sure. Facts.
So what do you, Derek? What do you say? Derek, you have kids.
3.
We've got 3.
Beautiful.
They are actually spectacular. So I'm going to start from the top and go to the bottom. So we have Dominic Zane, who is lovely, and he's an Aries. I love him so much. And then we have Lennox James.
Yep.
Lennox James. And then we have Zulier Louise. Yep. Yes. So you have kids. How are you talking to the kids about cannabis? Do you have a conversation with them? Because Dom is 14.
Listen, okay, so just the other day, I had to have a conversation with Dom about it. Really, if I'm just gonna be honest, because I was utilizing his computer, and so he asked me. He said, "Hey, the business that you and Uncle Pac-Man have, which is Terrell, and he was asking me about it.
Yeah, you're working, but we love you.
Another
he was black entrepreneur.
Yes, he was asking me about it, and he's seen pictures of it. He's been to our website. He's been to all that stuff. So of course, naturally, he's got pictures. He's got inquiries about it. So I had to educate him about what the product is that we sell, how it differs from the regular stuff weed that you would see, and kind of have to curb the stigma, because for so long, there's been a stigma. I mean, Rick, we grew up in the same household.
Yes, we did.
You know what the stigma is on drugs, anything like that. The stigma is that I've taught towards my children on drugs, weed being one of those, at least for what I thought. Now I'm kind of have to, extract that information and plug in new information for it. So how is it that I'm speaking to the children about it? I'm speaking to them as a need to know basis. As far as Lennox and Zulier, they're 8 and 10. I don't need to talk about them yet. Dominic, he's a freshman in high school.
Yes.
He's going to be exposed to it, whether I like it or not, whether it be by
Yes.
my means or not.
Man.
My son, your nephew, is going to be exposed to it. So I
He
might
is.
as well educate him on these things and let him know that, listen, the stuff you got right there is garbage. The stuff my dad sells and my uncle sells, yeah, that's good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I need him to know the difference in these things. And as I feel the need to delve more into that topic with him, I will. As it is right now, I kind of keep it, I don't know, kind of keep it out there. It just, I don't know, just as a need to know basis.
Yeah,
Right.
my two kids, it's we talk about things. If and you can see even on my Instagram page, actually, they helped us harvest. So we put them out there. Like they helped us put it in the ground. They helped us take it out of the ground.
And that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
Eat, right? So like they know that this is what Daddy does every day, and they come to the store. They're surrounded by it, but they're educated in the way of like when it's time for you to know and you ask the questions, you'll know. Like they look at everything and they say CBD, everything's CBD. My son's 12. I'm entering that age right now where he's gonna start getting more curious, like you're saying.
Yes.
And,
yes. 12. I was already smoking.
And you can't stop it.
Sure.
And you can't stop it.
And I want my kids to be honest with me, so I think it needs to be mutual. Like we need to talk. I need to be honest with you. And our parents think that we're naive, right? They thought we didn't know what was going on, and really what you were teaching us was that you're secretive about some shit, and now I really
yes, yes.
Let's just keep it real.
Secrets. The secrets are like, ooh, what is that?
Yeah, you're like, I know something. I smell it. I smell it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can smell it. I know what's going on, or I know what this is. And like,
I'm gonna wait till she goes to bed. Like, I'm gonna wait till he goes to bed.
The concept of teaching your children about guns, so they're gonna be curious. If you have one in your home and you think they're not looking through your shit when you're gone, you're wrong. They are.
Because I was certainly looking for shit.
Listen, Dominic better not go looking for nothing. I swear to God, he better not go looking for nothing.
Then you were a much better child than I was, because I was in that shit. I was.
Listen. I was in that shit too. Trust me. Listen, Dom, our parents used to lock their fucking bedroom door.
All right, wait, hold up. So we're talking about Dom. We're talking about Dom. Dominic.
My Dom.
And then we're talking about Dominic, my nephew, his son. So you got to be.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real with your kids, and we give our children CBD. So we let our kids take CBD because it's there to benefit them too. We use this as a preventative measure as well, and keeping them healthy. So,
now, when you give them CBD, excuse me, what form is it in?
In a broad spectrum tincture. So,
so one of those
free tincture, right? So, and yeah, we put it in. My daughter, they love the blueberry, so they ask for it, so we're all about that.
So what are the effects? Obviously, so there's no psychoactivity whatsoever with CBD or with your products, Derek, or with your products, Dominic. It is just, the product is for you to lean back, and feel good, and feel just good without
your kids
feeling.
Need better sleep too. Your kids are growing. Like their body is demanding of them.
And changing.
And dealing with the stress. We think our kids aren't dealing with stress right now too. The school's different. Everything's different for them too. They're stressed.
Let's talk about school. So, Dom, you're in Chi-Town. You're in Illinois. I don't know if school has.
I live
sorry?
in Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin.
Whoa!
Yep. So I live north. I live about 30 minutes over the border into Wisconsin. We have more freedom there.
More freedom. I like that. Okay. So I don't know if your kids started school already, but I know Derek's kids have started school.
Yeah, that been in for like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that was like 2 weeks ago, Derek, because I gave them a shout out on the show that that day was their first day of school.
Nice.
Yes, of course. So back to school. Let's just jump off the cannabis thing just for one moment. But
Here we go.
Derek, so your kids are not wearing masks. Is that correct? Or what's the deal in Arizona? What is the mandate for the masks, for testing, for vaccine, for all that? Derek.
Well, let's see. The mandate for it, it's pretty much wide open out here. If I'm just going to be honest, I mean, fuck it. It's wide open. There are some, meaning that there are some facilities that are required. I don't know if you go to any facility besides maybe like a hospital where there's just going to be a red sign out there that says that it is required for you to have a mask to come into this place. Just about any other place you go, they may have a sign out there to appease the public, but it's going to say, suggested, or they're going to say, even going into Best Buy, it's going to say, fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. They don't fucking know. It's not like New York where you got to carry a card around. It's not like someone's going to go ahead and stop you and ask for, for proof of vaccination. So, I mean, for the most part, it's wide open. You want to go out to eat, they got full capacity. You want to go out to, you want to go to Walmart, you don't got to wear a mask. If somebody wants to bother you about a mask, it's, there's probably going to be a problem.
I'm just gonna cut my camera for a second, and you guys go ahead and finish talking. So
yes, and as far as schools are concerned,
yes, I want to know about the schools.
Schools, they just started school about 2.5 weeks ago, and they're not requiring the children to wear masks. That goes from high school all the way down to the elementary. Listen, and my kids went to school last year. The Peoria School District, man, I commend them because they fought so hard to keep in-school learning. And even through all the cases of COVID and the shutdown of classrooms and bringing them back and everything else like that, they got through it. And they had to go through it with masks and everything else like that. And listen, I understand it. I understand it. And if that's what the kids had to do to have in-school learning, interacting with each other, because in this day's society, everyone's already so disconnected with being online and everything else like that. They need that. They need that in-school interaction for person to person interaction. So they fought hard to do it.
Even us adults need to have that. And imagine us as adults who should be equipped to handle stressful situations like that where you're quarantined, right? So no one's ever been quarantined before. I've never been quarantined before. Have y'all ever been quarantined before?
No.
So it was hard enough for us as adults to handle being secluded, literally. Opening up your door like, oh my God, the Rona's outside. Let's close the door and let's spray our packages. What about children who don't have that capacity to actually compartmentalize? And we, even as adults, don't have that capacity.
Well, it's because the worst thing about it is it becomes learned behavior. At that point in time, you know what I'm saying? We're adults. We've been through stuff. We're going to be able to see through it. Kids, they take stuff, they gather information, they store information, and it becomes learned behavior after that. So once we start doing this to our kids like that, that they're going to be afraid of fucking everything. So either way, man,
not in our household.
Well,
we haven't.
Listen, listen. We was flying that flag over here too, so it was all good. But
Amen.
once again, but when it came to school, because school is my number one for my kids, my number
Yes.
one. So whatever it is that we had to do, however it is we had to comply with them being able to go to school, see however many friends they could do, get whatever teacher interaction, I was with it. I was 100% with it. So now this year they lifted that. You still see some staff and everything like that with the mask on, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Your choice to do whatever you want
Freedom.
is completely on you. I feel you, but I mean,
Right.
for the most part, it's wide open, man. And you know what? If something happens and they decide to buckle back down with the mask, I'm with it. As long as my children can stay in school and they get that first person learning, I'm with it.
Yeah, I
understand that.
Dom, what about you?
I
And
understand that. You know,
Mhm.
we fought. We had to go and fight for it this year, right? So we had to go to the meetings. We had to make our voice heard, and we did.
Mm-hmm.
All we want is freedom to choose option. If you want to wear a mask, I support your freedom to do so and protect yourself according to what you believe. Um, we did try the homeschooling at first, but I'm with you. The kids, they need the interaction with other people. They need to learn. This is the time where they're learning social skills, in which I think, in my view, are just as, if not more important than anything they're going to learn in that classroom, is how to
100%.
deal with people and how to deal with different people in different scenarios, and that is the training ground where that happens. So, we fought hard for the option to not wear a mask this year, and thankfully we won. We won. They chose the right way. The parents spoke, like we spoke up, and we weren't having it, and at least you were going to give us the option to protect ourselves how we see fit. And I feel the same way about the vaccinations. Over really, for me, this is me personally. It'll never happen. So, and I've been that way before COVID. So, like, COVID
He
didn't
said,
change that for me.
it'll
I've
never
been
happen.
doing vaccination exemption since forever. My kids have not had any vaccinations going into school. We had a case in our family.
Hold up.
They say, of autism. So
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I don't know what just happened and flew over there, but hold the phone. Dom, your kids are not vaccinated?
No. My children are not vaccinated. Nope. My son, when he got vaccinated as a baby, got very sick. They said no correlation. Bullshit. It was
bullshit.
I was about to say, fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
That is.
After that, we were not having it anymore. And it's not because I don't believe vaccinations actually have their place. What I don't believe is everything else you're putting in those things. And for instance, my father-in-law, my wife's husband, got polio when he was a child, and his hand, like, he almost died. So, do vaccinations have their place? Sure. After years and years and years of research, and there are times that I'm not completely anti. What I am is anti-vaccination when it's not necessary. When's the last person that died from measles? It's not even something you die from. Or a lot of these are just...
It's not even something you die from!
So what the fuck are we doing?
You're right.
God provided you the system in your body to handle these things. How did we live all the way to this point, but without it? Right? It's now. Do people live longer now? Yes. I'm not debating that. But what I am saying is, I don't just willingly accept that shit because they
say it. Someone on TV says it.
No. And if you look at the legal history of the companies that create these, it's not good. And that's
shoddy.
Shoddy
at best.
At best.
Shoddy at best. Let me tell you something. Since before the new year, when they started talking about doing the vaccine, before the vaccine was even out, when they started talking about it, and the different companies of Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, all that shit, Guess what I did? I
Bought
purchased the
stock.
stocks. And we're talking October, November of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's going on right now with my stocks? They're in the green. They're in the green. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
That's by design. And that's
my Pfizer, my Moderna, are you crazy?
Yeah, but
they are
I mean
out of control.
But what
right
surprises
now.
me that people are surprised. Pfizer's been sued for billions of dollars for false advertising and hurting people. Like,
listen,
this is not new. This isn't new. People just want everything to be okay, and I'm not blaming them for that. I'm not blaming them for wanting a normal life and wanting it to be okay. We all want that, but just willingly trusting people who outwardly lie to us consistently.
Lie right to your face.
Lie.
Right to your fucking face.
And the police department does that too. Every agency of every city, of every county, of every state lies to you. Lies straight to your face.
They learned a lot of this information, right? By torturing people. By literally torturing people. And we talked about this the other day, right? Like,
yes.
You know, people forget that Monsanto and the Bayer company are the same company, and how they learned a lot of that was through the Holocaust. They were present, and a lot of the drugs that they used, aspirin, a lot of the research came from that. And if you could do that, that's history. You can go look that up. They're the same companies. You know who owns those companies now? Bill Gates.
Who?
Okay, so go all the way down that road. And this isn't conspiracy theory shit. This is facts. These are
go look up fucking Johnson & Johnson. Woo!
Yo,
Johnson & Johnson got some dirty hands.
Y'all love Johnson & Johnson's baby soap and all that other bullshit.
Why aren't they talking about health? Why aren't we talking about people getting healthy? When this thing hit, I was well overweight. And you could go back in my stories and look at that. When this thing hit, I was not in my best shape, right? Like, but in my mind it was like, all right, how do we combat this ourselves? What's it within our control? Our health, right? So what I did, I started getting healthy, and I've lost 40 pounds. I started exercising on the regular. Like, I've been a boxing coach. I've been fit in my life plenty of times. But I've started new businesses. They do well. You go to dinner all the damn time. You're working all the time. You're going to lunch. You eat good. You make money.
You're popping bottles.
I get fat, right? It's happens, right?
Absolutely.
My body, I look at a cheeseburger and gain 4 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, my body, that's how it works. So if you know, it's a whole concept. If you're not willing to go fight for yourself, nobody else can fight for you either, right? So if you're not taking your health in your own hands, and you're expecting everybody else around you to keep you safe, you're already off, right?
Yeah. You already done fucked up.
About no fucking vaccine if you're over here sucking down Diet Coke and shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're compromised. And that's hard for people to hear, and I'm not knocking you. That is your freedom to do what you feel is best for you. If that's your thing, I don't run around talking shit to people who eat McDonald's. Do I eat it? Absolutely not. Do my children eat it? Absolutely not. Not once. We don't eat that shit. Here's a fact too. And there are interviews. My wife is a massage therapist. She worked on a couple executives from McDonald's. People know McDonald's started in the Midwest, right? Like, their headquarters is in Des Plaines.
Didn't know
that. I did not know that.
Come up here. My wife has worked on some of them. Their kids are not allowed to eat McDonald's. Why? Why was what's his name from Apple? The man who
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Why does his kids never have an iPhone or an iPad? They've never owned one. He didn't allow them to play with them.
Because it is fucking addictive.
Addictive as shit. And that's why. And so is all McDonald's food. They spend billions of dollars formulating those French fries to hit your tongue. And this is true.
Oh, man.
To hit your tongue. Just right.
Don't take the fries down.
Bro, I
Damn!
love fries.
The way when you just said fries,
It hurt my soul, Rick. Rick,
don't
it hurt
even
my
do it.
soul.
Don't even do it.
See,
Don't even.
Told you this wasn't gonna be easy, right?
Oh.
But facts. The reason you love that fry, it has been designed for you to love it.
Sure.
I believe it.
Sure.
I believe it.
That was
I
not
believe
an
it.
accident. The reason
I believe
it's
it.
perfect and good every time is because they
Even
are
the ketchup.
best.
Even the ketchup hits different.
And
Look at
the barbecue
Coca-Cola
sauce.
is formulated specifically for them because they have found the exact concoction
Formula.
that will get
Yes.
you to come back every
Sure,
time.
sure.
Their
Sure.
carbonation is different. Their formula is different, and it's proprietary. You can't buy McDonald's Coke. They already sealed that deal with Coca-Cola. Their food is designed to make you addicted to it, all of it. So here's how I'll say this: we eat fast food from other places, just not McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. We don't eat that. We go to your small local spots, right?
Okay, so like a diner.
Anyways, and
Of
you can
course.
go back and see somebody cooking your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to watch you cook that damn burger.
Right. So you be like, hey John, how you doing? You know how I like it.
So what I'm saying is that we can do better. All of us could do better at taking care of ourselves, right? Like, I'm not the authority on that. I'm just saying,
Right.
You're not actively taking care of yourself, and you expect everybody around you to be doing shit you think they should do, but you're not doing what you need to do first. You need to shut the fuck up. Like,
right.
That's just it. I'm being real. Like, it's as hard as it gets. If you're not doing what you should do first, you have zero right to tell somebody else what they should be doing.
I agree. So there was a video. There was a post. I saw a snippet of it of Dr. Christina Parks.
Yep. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk.
Yeah. So this woman, for those who don't know, for those who do not know, Dr. Christina Parks, PhD. I have a lot of stuff written down about this sister. She is just amazing. She is a PhD in cellular and molecular.
Yep.
Biology from the University of Michigan Medicine School. Like I said, she is a doctor. She is a DR, period. Dr. Christina Parks of Michigan. So there was a clip of her testifying in front of Congress, senators, whoever the fuck she was testifying in front of, regarding the House bill 4471, I think it's actually called. And that bill in Michigan was proposed to mandate mask wearing for children in schools, if I'm not mistaken. Also about a vaccine, the vaccine mandate. So Dr. Christina Parks let them all have it, basically, with she's not with the shit.
She's one of so many.
Yeah. So during her presentation, she said just so many things, prolific things that most people in the United States of America do not know. And if they know, they do not care. And they have also said, I actually had my PCP, my doctor, my actual family physician, who I went to before I had my fifth knee surgery. So in July of this year, I went to him to get pre-surgical testing. He asked me if I had my vaccine. I told him, fuck no. Then he started rattling off with all this shit. And I says, yeah. the CDC, all them people, I don't really, especially the CDC, I don't trust them people. And you know what Dr. Nordlich said? You know what Dr. Kenneth Nordlich said? And, you know, Dr. Nordlich, I've been going to for many years. My mom goes to you. And after this, she will not be going to you anymore. And I will not be going to you anymore. Dr. Kenneth Nordlich of Pro Health Care said to me, when I mentioned the Tuskegee Experiment, for the reason why I don't trust the government, he said, that happened a long time ago.
Not that long ago.
Say
That
what?
was the 70s. That was the 70s.
Wait.
In the 70s.
He was fucking alive during that time.
Exactly.
I don't think Dr. Nordlich is over 60. I don't think Dr. Nordlich is over 60 years old. 65 at the most. I don't think he's even that old. I don't even think he's in his 60s. And he had the gall, the nerve, the balls to tell me that the Tuskegee Experiment was so long ago. And, you know, I shouldn't even worry about
Forget
that.
about that. That never happened.
Guess what?
Just remove it. Just remove it.
Guess what? Dr. Kenneth Nordlich, you can go fuck yourself. And that fucking... no, seriously. Dr. Kenneth Nordlich, Pro Health, Marcus Avenue, actually Dakota, One Dakota, whatever the fuck it is, Pro Health Care. You can go fuck yourself. Because that statement right there shows me that you do not give a shit about my black life. Period. For him to say, first of all, let me run down a little facts about this Tuskegee experiment. This is the fucker, and excuse me while so this is the fucker, Dr. William Thompson. He was a senior CDC scientist. This fucker was actually complacent and went along with the shits that the CDC did in the Tuskegee experiment. He was a part of that, deleting files, deleting all this shit. Let me just read something to you of what this fucking asshole had to say. And now, of course, Dr. William Thompson is now, what do you call that? Exempt. What is that called when you're, you can't be tried in the court of law, whatever the fuck it is. What is that called? Amnesty? Not amnesty. Whatever the fuck it's called. So this is a quote from him. He said, the omitted data suggested that African American males who received the MMR vaccine before age 36 months were at risk of autism. Decisions were made regarding which findings to report.
Exactly.
After the data were collected, and I believe that the final study protocol was not followed.
But he still did it.
My concern has been the decision to omit relevant findings in particular study for the particular subgroup for the particular vaccine. Do we know who the subgroup is? Do we know? That's who the fucking subgroup is.
Yep.
Do you see... Excuse me. Do you see what's going on here? Do you see what's actually going on in this picture? I want you to take a real good fucking look at that. Take a good look at what's going on in this fucking picture. Take a look at what's going on in this fucking picture right here. Take a look. Take a look right here. That's this poor man walking the fuck back home. Let me give y'all some education. Now, I can't fucking read that. That's on my screen. Actually, I can. I thought it was going to be bigger, but here we go. Here is the timeline for what happened for the Tuskegee Experiment. For y'all that don't know, go fucking educate yourselves, okay? Those of you who claim that you're for black lives and for all lives and for equal opportunity and all this shit, look at what this CDC did to us, to people of my people.
The same ones
Someone
you want
who
to listen to now, right? The same
exactly
ones with all the answers
the
right
same
now.
ones. I'm sorry, Derek. Were you reading that? Okay, so it says here.
I was coming in close.
Okay, so it says here, 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service. Oh wait, you know what? I have this shit right here because I knew I was gonna read about this shit. Anyway, I'm just gonna read just straight from here. So 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service engages the Tuskegee Institute in Macon, Alabama. Fuck you, Alabama. You know, really, fuck you. Anyway, in the USPHS Tuskegee syphilis study, okay? Then the mid-1940s is when penicillin came out. Okay, so penicillin came out. We all know penicillin, and it's an antibiotic, whatever. Guess what? That's when it came out, and guess what happened? The doctors did not treat these black men for syphilis with their penicillin. Why? Because they were doing a fucking experiment. They were injecting these people. So in 1972, the first news article about the study actually came out. 1972. That is 40 fucking years after the first black man was injected with this vaccine or whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about.
Facts.
By the CDC. And guess what? The CDC has changed their name since the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. So, back to Dr. Christina Parks, who was talking that shit yesterday in front of Congress, or who the fuck she was saying. She said right here that a CDC study in Massachusetts says that 400 out of 469 COVID patients, 4 out of 5 who were vaccinated were actually hospitalized.
Fucking hospitalized. 74%.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
74%.
No, Derek, it was actually 79%. 79% of people are vaccinated in the state of Massachusetts. And guess what? 4 out of 5 of those people are hospitalized. Don't come to me with no bullshit about no fucking vaccine.
Straight up. Preach. That's what we're all
Don't come to me with no bullshit about no vaccine. NYPD, I'm talking to you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't send me no emails about where to get vaccinated. Don't send me no emails about where to send my parents to get vaccinated, who actually are vaccinated. And I'm very upset about that, but guess what? It is their personal choice.
100%.
Don't send me no fucking emails. Don't do no press briefs about I can't go to work if I don't get vaccinated. Fuck you! 16 years?
Right.
Fuck you! 16 years I gave to the city of New York, and you're gonna tell me if I don't get a shot in my fucking arm when you have shit like this going on? For the people who are supposed to protect us, guess what? Y'all can kiss my black ass, every single part of it. Every single part of my ass you can kiss. I am not getting a vaccine, especially when you can walk into any precinct in New York City right now. I dare you. Walk into any precinct right now, and you will see a sea of blue without fucking masks on.
Of course.
Who were not even wearing masks before the vaccine came about. coughing on each other like fucking idiots. Are you fucking stupid?
It's fucking crazy.
So sister Christina Parks also kicked some other knowledge that 70, so there are 3 categories that she actually spoke about who are least likely to get vaccinated. First are the PhDs, are the most vaccine hesitant. That's the number 1.
Because they
Because
know.
they fucking know, because they're real
they
fucking
know.
smart. PhD doctors are number 1 in not getting vaccinated.
Yeah, they're
just
like,
so
yeah,
y'all
nah.
know.
Yeah,
Nah.
Number 2.
We're
Number
good.
2. Number 2 are the people with less than a high school diploma. Less! Didn't even fucking graduate. That's you.
I never graduated.
That is you. That is you. And then the third, 70% of African Americans have not taken the vaccine. Fuck you.
So what's that mean? That means you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to the gym, you can't go to a show, you can't do nothing because
gladly. Fuck y'all. Fuck
hell
all
yeah.
y'all.
And it won't
For
stop
real.
until we stand up and say no. Until we stand up and say no. And watch their businesses change their tune when nobody's coming to your damn business. Watch them change their tune. When nobody's gonna walk into your restaurant because we ain't showing you no fucking card. Fuck you and your card. And
do you know how many
a retail spot? We ain't closing and we ain't wearing no fucking mask. Pritzker just announced that masks are gonna be mandatory indoors again, and we ain't doing it. We already decided.
You're not wearing a mask.
We will not require one to come in. We will not wear them while we're in the building. It is not going to happen. If you want to wear one, you are welcome to.
Yes.
We have no issues with that. If you want to do that, if you want to be vaccinated, go do your thing. You want to wear a mask. You want to wear fucking 10 masks. I don't care. I think you're an idiot. But that's my opinion too. And I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. But in terms
of not an idiot.
But the fact is, you have the freedom as a fucking American to be an idiot. And I believe in that freedom for you to do what you think is right for yourself. And that's all we're asking for is let us make our own decision. You can't force us to do anything. Black, white, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. You can't force us to do shit. And
that is a fact.
Too many strong Americans like yourself and like myself.
And like my brother. And like my brother right there. Responsible. Listen. Now listen. As far as the masks go, I will wear my mask when I'm in public. When I went to Home Depot today, twice, I wore my mask. I couldn't breathe. When I was not around people, I took my mask down. And when I was around people, I put my mask up. So I will wear a mask when I'm around people. But as far as the documentation, now, hold up. Oh, so PPS, and listen, we've already done the 2 hours, which has gone by so fast. But
I'm gonna die in a minute.
Oh wait, you said what?
My phone's like almost on it's on its
Okay,
Yo, my joint's at 27.
Oh God! Okay.
I was looking. I was like, well.
I mean.
Running until the end though. Let's go.
Okay, so just a couple of more things about the vaccine. So, what Sister Dr. Christina Parks Phd of University of Michigan Medical School said also was that you cannot mandate something that does not stop transmission. If you get that fucking vaccine in your arm, you can still get COVID. You can still catch it. You can still get sick. You can still die. You can still pass it on. So,
well, wait a minute. That's not what she said. Because what she did say is that the vaccines that they're giving has no bearing on the new strain.
Well,
because all that
yes.
shit is outdated. And what she did say is that
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but
okay,
yes, you
okay.
are right. Go
Is
ahead.
that is that
Talk that shit.
100%? None of these vaccines that you get, matter of fact, 99% of vaccines that are given to people are not to prevent transmission. That's not even what they were designed for.
Exactly.
Basically,
What are they designed for?
it's the reverse gumball effect. You know, it's like you get this vaccine and it protects you, right? It protects you from that sickness coming in. But what it does is you're still a carrier, you're asymptomatic. Just because you don't feel it, just because it's not harming you, doesn't mean that you're still not a carrier of it. So you're walking around with this hard shell on the inside, but on the outside, you got all this sickness and shit still stuck onto you. And what it does is because you feel as if you're vaccinated, you go around other people because hey, it's not harming me.
I'm fucking
but what
vaccinated.
you're doing exactly, and so but what you're doing is you're still spreading the disease because you've still got that with you, and it's transmitting it to other people. The vaccine does not kill the virus; it only stops it from infecting you. That's what she's.
That one particular strain of
And that's only the strain of it. Yes, that one strain.
I've never gotten the flu shot ever because all you're doing, they're guessing at best.
A, B, C.
They're guessing at best.
Show me your
They think
vaccination
the
for
next
that.
one will be.
Hey, Cass.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you hear her in the background?
Show me a vaccination for that.
And that's the whole concept of.
Oh God, here she comes.
Listen, I just want to know.
Hey, sis.
I just want to know why you want us to prove that we have COVID vaccinations. Am I in the show now?
Yes.
What is this?
Yes.
Oh, look at us. We're cute.
That's my sister-in-law, y'all. That's my sister-in-law.
You can't talk and look at it there because it's going here. Oh.
Playing off my phone. Sorry. So you want a COVID? We have to show proof of a COVID vaccination. Stop laughing at me.
This is my life.
I'm confused.
This is my family.
So wait a minute.
Right here is
I
the
saw.
Van Bracken
Listen.
family. Yes.
This is. I feel like this is super important. So I found the other day on Facebook how
You are white,
they want
right?
us to start.
Are you white? I just want to clarify.
Am I white? Yes, I'm white.
Okay. Go ahead, sis.
Super Caucasian. Super privileged also. When I shouldn't be. I love you.
Okay. I love you too.
So I just wanted to mention, because I saw something on Facebook the other day that was basically requiring us to show our vaccine cards. But yet they're asking why do we have to show a COVID vaccine when what about hepatitis A? What about hepatitis B, C, HIV? So you can serve us without proof of all of those in a restaurant, but you can't serve us because we don't have proof that we have a COVID vaccination.
Fuck COVID. How about, you're right. Hepatitis.
Right.
That shit is airborne, and you can catch that shit like this.
Right.
But it's actually illegal to ask somebody if they have it.
It's a HIPAA violation.
Hell yeah,
it's a HIPAA violation.
It's illegal to ask somebody that, but all of a sudden.
So why is it that? Right. So why all of a sudden we have to show a vaccination card? It's just a control. It's just control.
So y'all know where I am, right? I'm in New York City. Cuomo, de Blasio. Well, thank God Cuomo's out of here. Deuces, you fucking disgusting, just
scumbag.
Scumbag.
Fucking scumbag.
Yes, fucking scumbag. Seriously.
New York in a long time.
Right. Derek, Dad was so upset about Cuomo.
Yo, no, Dad was tight.
Dad was very upset. He actually really couldn't believe it. So anyway, what was my point? Oh, also here in New York, they're doing the same thing with the Vax card and all that bullshit.
Crazy.
I know so many people that have gotten fake vaccination cards.
Absolutely. You think?
Like on purpose. That have actually sent their kids to school. Actually sent their children. to school, to college, to elementary school, junior high school with fake vaccination cards.
Yup. I know doctors that'll give you real ones. You think they're gonna find a way around that? Come on.
100% every time. Every time we're gonna find a way around.
I was already trying to figure out how to get back to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing.
Dom, and Jamaica is my favorite country.
Yo, we need to do that again, Rick.
Yes.
We need to do that again.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we have acres on the ocean in Jamaica. My cousin married a Rasta, and they live on the ocean in Jamaica, 12 and a half acres. Bud and breakfast, they call it. They got the herb. They feed you like.
Wait, hold up.
He said it.
What is it? What is the name of this establishment? Do you know?
I'll send you a link. It's called Sandy's by the Sea. You can look it up. Sandy's by the Sea.
Sandy's by the Sea. In what town in Jamaica? What city?
Little Bay.
Ooh, Montego Bay in Jamaica. I love it. That is actually my Dom, you're actually rustling. I can hear rustling. All right, so we're like 2 hours and 10 minutes into the show. The show is a 2-hour show. Derek, my brother, I am so. Is that it right there? What's that rustling that I'm hearing? I'm hearing like. Okay, Dom, I think that was you. Okay, so Sandy's by the Sea, Montego Bay, Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I love Montego Bay. I love Ocho Rios. I got robbed in the grill, but that's all good. They didn't hurt me. They just took my cash. Anyway, I'm hearing rustling. You guys hearing that?
Yeah. I'm hearing it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so we're going to just end it here. Derek, my brother of hippiebayhemp.com, also Seven Leaf. Also,
got the
Seven
shirts.
Leaf. Got the shirts on deck.
On deck.
Hold it up, please, so that the people can see it. We are building generational wealth right here, black man. Yep. I am so proud of you, Derek. If I didn't tell you that, I am so very proud of you.
We're trying to do it big for the rest of us to come.
Amen. I love you so much. Dominic, owner of Sugarleaf, my brother from another mother. I want to have the both of you back because I can guarantee you that I'm going to have lots of questions and people are going to want to know more. So we have Dominic Pantaleo, owner of sugarleafhemp.com. We have my brother, my actual real brother. Where is that thing that so Derek, my brother Derek, he is one of the owners. Terrell is the other owner, another black man.
Thank
you. Pac-Man, listen, Pac-Man is my brother from another mother. Does he still do Lyft? Because he drove me to the airport that one time, and I really thank him for that. Anyway, so my brother, my real brother, my blood brother, is owner, operator of Hippie Bay Hemp in Arizona. What city is your whatchamacallit in?
Surprise, Arizona.
Okay. So we got Hippie Bay Hemp in Surprise, Arizona. And then we have
look it up, Google it. I ship anywhere. Whatever you need, I got it.
Whatever you need, he got it. The vibes. You won't be high off your ass. You can make good decisions. You can be level-headed. Your kids will shut the fuck up. Your dog will stop barking.
Oh, we got it for your dogs too. Yep.
Listen, we got the tinctures for the dogs. We got everything. So, my name is Dutch. This is the Margarita Room. That's my real brother, Derek, the owner and the operator of Hippie Bay Hemp. along with Terrell, Pac-Man. Love you guys. So I think that's it. Are we done?
We're done. Pleasure to be on the show, Rick. Love you.
I love you too. And Dom, I don't know where you went, my brother from another mother of sugarleafhemp.com. But I love you guys. I hope you guys learned something today about the Tuskegee Experiment, the CDC, and how fucking shady they are. You want to get the vaccine, y'all do that. This United States of America, freedom of choice. But I'm not getting it. Police department, you could fuck yourselves up the ass, raw, hardcore. Not getting that vaccine. You want to mandate it, I'll sue the balls off of y'all. And that's it. Okay.
I talk with you.
Love you guys.
Later.
Remember, lead with love, everyone, okay? And we're out of here. Thanks, Derek. Love ya.
Later.
Bye, guys. That's really it. So, wasn't that cool? There's my Cash App if y'all want to Cash App me. I would really love that, actually. I got a couple of donations, but I could always use some more. And y'all can follow me on Instagram, The Margarita Room. And here goes, my brother was calling me as soon as he hung up. But anyway, that's it. I'm Dutch. This is The Margarita Room. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next week. Lead with love. Be safe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.